Welcome. Tonight, we're going to take a long, slow walk through the history and the hidden corners of a world made of blocks. Before we begin, find your most comfortable position. Adjust your pillows. Feel the weight of your blankets. Minecraft is a game of infinite possibilities, but it is also a game of immense peace. The gentle sway of pixelated grass, the soft pop of a block being placed, the distant hum of a music disc. The origin. Before it was Minecraft, it was simply called Cave Game, developed by Marcus Persson or Notch in 2009. It was inspired by a game called Infiniminer. But while other games focused on winning, Minecraft focused on being. The mistake that changed everything. The most iconic creature in the game, the creeper, was never supposed to exist. While Notch was trying to create a pig model, he accidentally swapped the height and length variables in the code. Instead of a stout animal, he created a tall, thin, four-legged anomaly. Rather than deleting it, he gave it a green texture and made it explode. A glitch became a mascot. The very first version of Minecraft was created in just 6 days. It was basic, raw, and quiet. There were no crafting tables, no ender dragons, just the rhythmic thud of stone being broken and placed again. Larger than planets. If you were to walk in a single direction in a Minecraft world, you would find that the map is roughly 60 million blocks by 60 million blocks. To put that in perspective, the surface area of a Minecraft world is about 8 times the size of the Earth. It is larger than the planet Neptune. The Farlands. In older versions of the game, if you walked far enough, about 12,550,820 blocks from the center, the world would begin to warp. This was known as the Farlands. The math behind the world generation would begin to overflow, creating massive jagged towers and Swiss cheese holes in the reality of the game. It was a place where physics started to fail and the world felt like it was dreaming. The sound of a cat. The terrifying sound of the ghast, the floating white ghosts of the nether, is actually a recording of a cat. Specifically, it was the sound of Minecraft's primary sound designer, C418's cat, being suddenly woken up from a nap. The cat gave a soft, high-pitched moan, which was then pitched down and layered to create the haunting atmosphere of the underworld. The one in 10,000 sheep. As you wandered through the plains, you might see white, gray, or black sheep, but there is a 0.16% chance of a pink sheep spawning naturally. Even rarer is the baby pink sheep. To see one is a moment of quiet magic, a flash of color in the green expanse. The language of the end. If you listen closely to the Endermen, their distorted speech isn't gibberish. Most of their vocalizations are actually English phrases like hello, hi, and what's up, but played in reverse and slowed down. They're trying to speak to you, but the translation is lost in the static of the end. The Killer Bunny. There is a rare entity called the Killer Bunny, formerly known as the Killer Rabbit of Caerbannog, a tribute to Monty Python. It no longer spawns naturally, but its code remains in the game, a hidden aggressive secret tucked away in the quiet forests. A lesson in Sweden. In 2013, a secondary school in Sweden made Minecraft a mandatory part of its curriculum. They believed it taught students about city planning, environmental issues, and how to get things done. It wasn't just a game, it was a digital sandbox for the human mind. The End Poem. When you finally defeat the Ender Dragon and step through the portal, you are greeted by the end poem. It lasts for several minutes, scrolling slowly. It is a conversation between two higher beings discussing the player. It reminds us that the universe said, "I love you because you are the universe tasting itself." It is a reminder that even in a world of blocks, there is a deep, resonant soul. The music of the void. The soundtrack of Minecraft, primarily composed by C418, Daniel Rosenfeld, was designed to be non-intrusive. The track, Subwoofer Lullaby, is specifically engineered to feel like a warm blanket. The music doesn't play constantly. It is programmed to trigger at random intervals, ensuring that the silence of the world is just as important as the melody. Disc 11 and 13. While most music discs are upbeat or melodic, Disc 11 and Disc 13 are ambient mysteries. Disc 11 features the sound of someone running on stone, coughing, and frantic breathing. If you look at the spectrogram of Disc 11, a visual representation of the sound waves, you can actually see a face that resembles the player's skin, followed by the numbers 12418, a signature of the composer, C418. The sounds of the Nether. The Nether has its own unique soundscape. The low, rumbling drones you hear aren't just random noise. They are mood sounds designed to make the player feel the weight of being deep underground. These sounds are often recordings of wind in pipes or slowed down machinery, stretched until they become a haunting rhythmic hum. The digital nervous system. Redstone is the magic of Minecraft, but it behaves like real-world electrical engineering. It is possible to build a functioning computer inside Minecraft because of NOR gates. People have built working calculators, word processors, and even a version of Minecraft inside Minecraft, all using the slow, pulsing glow of redstone torches. The speed of light. A redstone signal travels at a specific speed. One tick is 0.1 seconds. Because the game logic is tied to these ticks, the world has its own heartbeat. Every plant that grows, every sheep that eats grass, and every sunset happens in sync with this 20 tick per second rhythm. The infinite library. There's a project called the Uncensored Library, built on a Minecraft server. It contains articles and journals from journalists who have been censored in their home countries. It is a quiet, monumental structure made of millions of blocks, holding knowledge that the physical world tried to hide. It is a forest of books in a world of cubes. Dinnerbone and Grum. If you take a name tag and label any creature Dinnerbone or Grum, that creature will flip upside down. They will continue to walk, eat, and exist in this inverted state, a small, whimsical tribute to the developers who built the physics of this world. The story of Toast. If you name a rabbit Toast, its skin will change to a specific black and white pattern. This wasn't a random choice. A player once asked the developers to memorialize his girlfriend's lost rabbit, Toast, who had that exact fur pattern. Now Toast lives forever in every copy of the game, hopping quietly through the world. Minsecraft. There is a 0.01% chance that when you open the game, the title screen will not say Minecraft. Instead, the letters will swap to say Minsecraft. It is a tiny, shy Easter egg that most people miss, a small wink from the code before the world loads in. The sun is now below the horizon in our Minecraft world. The stars, perfectly square and bright, are appearing in the sky. The Enderman has teleported away. The sheep are asleep in the tall grass. The world of Minecraft continues to generate chunk by chunk, even when you're not looking. It is a place of infinite peace, waiting for you whenever you return. But for now, the crafting is done. The tools are in the chest. The fire is low. Sleep now. The blocks are still. The world is safe. Good night.